How do phone carriers detect hotspot usage? Imagine your phone as a tiny internet hub that shares its connection with other devices. When you turn on the hotspot feature, your phone creates a small Wi-Fi network, letting your laptop or tablet access the web through your cellular data. But how do phone companies know when you're using your phone as a hotspot? They have several methods to figure this out. First, they analyze the data flowing through their network. When multiple devices connect to your phone, the total data usage often jumps higher than normal. They look for patterns that suggest hotspot activity, like sudden spikes or unusual data requests. They also use a technique called deep packet inspection. This means they examine the data packets sent and received. They can see if the data is coming from a web browser on a phone or from a laptop using a different operating system. This helps them identify if a device is connected as a hotspot. Another way they detect hotspot use is by analyzing the time to live values. Every device that connects to the internet has a number called time to live. It decreases each time the data passes through a router. Phones and computers usually have different default time to live values. When a laptop connects to your phone's hotspot, the data packets from that laptop will have a slightly lower time to live than if they came directly from your phone. Carriers can spot this difference and realize a hotspot is in use. They also check the user agent strings. These are bits of information that tell websites what kind of device or browser you're using. If the carrier sees user agent strings from a device that isn't typical for a smartphone, like a laptop or desktop, they can suspect hotspot activity. Carriers often use these detection methods to enforce data limits. If your plan includes a certain amount of hotspot data, they can track how much you've used. If you go over your limit, they might slow down your connection or charge extra fees. So even if you try to hide your hotspot use, these technical tools make it pretty clear. If your hotspot stops working after a lot of data usage, it could be because your carrier detected it and is limiting your connection. To troubleshoot, check your data plan to see if hotspot use is allowed and whether you've hit your limit. Restart your phone or toggle the hotspot switch to fix minor issues. If problems continue, calling your carrier is a good idea. They control the network and can tell you if there are restrictions or issues. In short, phone companies use a mix of data pattern analysis, time to live checks, and user agent monitoring to spot when you're sharing your internet connection. Knowing this can help you better understand how your hotspot works and how to manage your data use effectively.